Hey lovers, what's going on? It's your bestie with the mic, your girl, DestinyShanee. And let's talk at Pillow Talk, where the conversations get softer, but the truth gets totally loud. Tonight's episode is about vision, independence, and what it really takes to build something when no one hands you the blueprint. I'm joined by someone who didn't wait for permission. He just created his own platform, his own lane, and his own table. Mr. Lawton, welcome to Let's Talk.
Thank you.
I finally got you on.
Yeah.
You know, I say that all the time, and I'm so excited though.
Well, I'm excited to be here too. So, man, appreciate that. Yeah, I'm excited to be here too.
Thank you.
We're ready to rock out. You know what I'm talking
Yes. I know we've been rocking out already, guys, and I should have. Thank you. Already, and I should have recorded it, but I've been getting some knowledge over here because we are here with the great Mr. Lawton TV DFW Lit Podcast.
All right.
Hey, I got it right. I'm always saying it wrong. And Squeeze is always like, why do you mix those words up? It's Mr. Lawton TV DFW Lit Podcast, because I've called you Mr. Lawton DFW, I've called you Mr. DFW, I've called you all of those words at one point in time. They just wasn't in the right section, but they were all the same.
Well, as long as they were saying it, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, as long as you're talking
I was
about
in
me.
that category, you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I almost couldn't speak in the cooking.
I know. I may have to get one in a minute.
Oh man, that's all shame. I appreciate that.
So, audience, save me a cookie too. Don't mean them all either. Audience, you know how we do it. We get into it. Before we get into it, we get into tea. Tonight's tea is going to be, it's called Level Up. So I own a tea company. Do you know that?
Yes.
Okay, yes. I own a tea
Yeah.
company. And yes, I did not prepare tea today for us. So next time, I promise you, I'm going to be sending you some.
What kind of tea you be on?
Oh man, we have all kinds of different teas.
Oh,
And they're all loose leaf. They're all herbal.
Mm-hmm.
We have a drippy hog tea. That's a peach Bellini.
Ooh.
Yes, it was good. This level up one we're gonna do is what I did was because Power came to an end, which is my guilty pleasure. Power Force. Tommy, yes,
Yeah.
guilty pleasure.
Uh-huh.
We're going with Level Up, which is a tea after DMAC. Okay, it's gonna be bold. It's green tea, hibiscus, ginger, and orange peel, and it's just for clean energy, sharp focus, and natural metabolism.
Okay.
Without the crash, no none of that. Nope, none of that.
No overhang. No
We have so many teas on there too. You're gonna have to look at it because we have all those natural teas. We have cleansing teas. We have teas for lupus. We have teas for things like that.
Yeah,
we
healing
have
teas.
healing
Right.
teas. That's that's the word I was looking for. Yes.
Yeah, like how the lady back in East Texas, her mama used to say we call her the lady under the tree. Yeah, people like to call her witch doctor.
Oh yes, absolutely. And see, I grow some of these herbs, and then my other partner, she grows some herbs, and then we go to this one lady, and she grows all the rest of them.
Right.
So that's where we get our herbs, just from this one lady, and she's in Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
So I'm waiting till I move to a permanent house so I can start growing more herbs, and her sending me seeds and things like that. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to grow my own herbs for the tea. That way I know everything about it exactly. The dirt that I use and Yeah. I'm real big in that. I'm big in that.
Me too.
So we're gonna start at the beginning because in doing this research, I learned so much about you. You started out as an artist, rapper.
Right.
You're a producer, engineer, and you play the organ
Yeah.
in church.
Well, yeah.
Or you have, I should say.
I have, yeah. Yeah.
You work with artists.
Mm-hmm.
You are managing artists.
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know any of that about you. I thought, oh yeah, he does podcasts. I can't wait to get over there and talk to him.
Right.
Squeeze is like, that's just what it does now. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? So I did research and I did look it up. And I was like, oh wow, he does a lot. You've done a lot in DFW for DFW.
Yeah.
So for the people who know your content but don't know you, Who is the man behind Mr. Lawton TV?
Well, shoot. I mean, I'm a man, and for one thing.
Amen. Yes, he is. Yes.
You know, but now, man, I mean, it's hard to really define me, but you know, I am somebody who's genuine. I can connect with anybody in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very, very well spoken. Even though I got an accent and a slur, so you know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out for that. But yeah, I'm just a guy from, you know, from the city, you know, and did like every other Dallas person and moved all around. You know what I'm saying? Due to poverty, gentrification, you know what I'm saying? And just ain't having no money and shit, getting kicked out and shit, watching your mama stuff getting ran through on the side of the curb, you know what I'm saying? And she driving by because she too embarrassed to pick it up, you know what I'm saying? And leave all your baby pictures and everything that you had and keep going. You know what I'm saying? So that's me.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. It's more to it, shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Never had no father. And, you know, he left when I was 5, you know what I'm saying? And everything around there was always the dope gang, you know what I'm saying? Jamaican posses, you know what I'm saying? Aunties on drugs, you know what I'm talking about? Me having drugs in my Pampers, going dudes from the trap house send me down to the next door, make sure boom, go on my Pamper, get whatever out, you know what I'm saying? So that's me.
Man, you ever thought about writing a book?
Yeah, I always thought about writing a book, and I always thought about doing movies, which I have done a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's called Death Around the Corner. It's on YouTube. Probably been out about 12 years ago. So.
Okay, Death Around the Corner. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. That is a deep story. Right. And then here you are today. You know? Another thing I learned about you, you helped create the sound of D-Town Boogie.
Well, I would say not create. I mean, I help mold and shape.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because that sound, a lot of people don't know, is from Atlanta.
Oh, really? Yeah, I definitely wouldn't know that.
Right. That's like that's a little John. You know, that's
okay.
That's, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know. But the drum line, the reception, the artists who came and laid them verses, the mix behind it, the arrangement, all that, you know what I'm saying? The believing in it, you know what I'm saying? Letting them go in there and do their thing. That was always me, and I always been in the era like, hey, this is what you need to do with your paperwork. This is what you need to do if you sign this deal. To me becoming like, you know, the in-house. I was the in-house. Once they got their deal with Universal Republic, I was the in-house engineer.
Okay.
Yeah, that was solidified. Yeah.
And produced one of my favorite dance songs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Get it big.
Yeah, I was definitely proud to be a part of it.
Oh my goodness. I just learned that the other night.
Right. And I'm proud of it.
Right.
But a lot of the city never was. You know what I'm saying? Like the city didn't, because you gotta realize where we come from. You know what I'm saying? Like Dallas is grimy. You know what I'm saying? We ain't called the city of hate for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's not just hate too. It's just like people come from this poverty. You know what I'm saying? And people really out here bled these streets. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't walk the block till their feet hurt the slab. Shout out to my boy Gator Man. Like people like that. You know what I'm saying? That are really, you know, paid way. You know what I'm saying? In these streets. You know what I'm saying? And deserve to have their voice heard. You know what I'm saying? And like that right there, when that came out, people weren't they wasn't accepting it.
Really?
No. Because they knew it was the perception of how it looked on Dallas. With people dancing, they think, oh, this ain't nobody hood here, ain't nobody trapping, ain't no
You're right, that's what, you're right.
But at the same time, the same nigga that's dancing, the same nigga that's gonna make you swallow your teeth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's so true.
Right.
That is so true about Dallas. I may look pretty on the outside.
Right.
I may be up here dancing, having a good time, smiling, because that's what I'm supposed to do. That's living life.
Right, it's living life.
Cross the line and that's it.
Right. And a lot of us forgot to live life, but we have to watch our back so much because we always in entanglement. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. And then we doing stuff, you know, to try to elevate us to the next level, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna do it by all means, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of us, like, you can't tell me nothing, you know what I'm saying? And ain't no nigga out here harder than the next nigga, but there's a lot of hard niggas out here.
Yes, it is. And a lot of, it's just a lot. Hey, It's a lot of hate.
Yeah.
Why not work together? Why not be bigger? Don't you think we would be bigger working together?
Well, yeah.
How? Yeah.
You know, we always wanted that for the city. That's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Every time we have them breaks, you know what I'm saying? All that comes to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done had it, man. We done had it from, you know, the Nemesis, the Run Siege, you know what I'm saying? The Oak Cliff Assassins, lockdown inmates. We done had it all the way to, like, you know, Holly Hills, you know what I'm saying? HAP records, you know what I'm saying? We done had Grass House records up in here. We done had Red Rum records up in here. We done had, man, we done had a plethora of people. And then not even that, you know, you had, you know, the DSRs, you had, you know what I'm saying? The Pookies and Lucci, which was Stony Crook, you know, like all that, all these foundations. You know what I'm saying? To now, to, you know, the HHM, you know what I'm saying? The Trap Boys, you know what I'm saying? The Yellow Beezy, you know what I'm talking about? The C Shrugs, you know what I'm talking about? Now you got the New Dallas, which it was a New Dallas back then, you know, but still it's a New Dallas now, you know what I'm saying? Zero those and all that stuff like that. And then you also got the big guy, the biggest, largest himself, you know what I'm saying? Can't forget about, you know, him, you know, coming out the Grove. So it's like you had the NFL boys. So all these people all played a major part. And then the Boogie, then you got Gator Man, Chifa, all them people like that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got, you know, Lil Ronnie Mofo, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker, or whatever you want to call him. You know, throw their ass in the circles. You know what I'm saying? You got your little wheels. You know what I'm saying? You got Trap Spark Clicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Paper Chasers. You know, you got them all. You know what I'm saying?
That is
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like,
Big Wheel Records.
Yeah, Big Wheel Records up in that hole. You know what I'm saying? Froze only. You know what I'm saying? You can't even forget about stuff like that. You know, you Bowfly. You know what I'm saying? Cotton Mouth.
Dallas has a lot of music.
Like Dallas we have a lot of eras too. So that's what people fail to realize. They think that, like, it's starting now.
Right. Yes, they do.
Right. But it's like, nah, man, we got Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? Even though people don't want to claim Vanilla Ice, but we got Vanilla Ice.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? We got gold fingers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, we got a lot of stars. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like, and a lot of star producers. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about producers that done produced for Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? People who done produce beats. You know, it's out here. You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable.
Right. It is. Dallas, why do you think that Dallas gets, why do you think we do that to ourselves, or do they do that to them that we?
It's the mentality.
It's
just a mentality. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize, like, when you go and you raised in schools that are not made to raise you.
Right.
They are not made
That's so true.
To expand. You know what I'm saying? So you have to seek that yourself. And at that time, when some people, like young kids, I don't know why, you always getting in trouble in school. Why them little boys from lashing out and all that. Sometimes people see it early. Sometimes people see, you know, somebody against them or a system against them at an early age, and they lashing out.
Right.
And they know it ain't nobody there to protect them. Your mama can't protect you. You know what I'm saying? All that, especially when they got a juvenile system for you.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, so you gotta understand, you know, that the generational pain and the struggles has gonna always be there. It's gonna always be in our blood. So this education system, all this, the lack of, you know what I'm saying? And then trying to get when you see it in your face, and you trying to get that. So it's gonna be, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna make sure people is out of your way. But see, what people fail to realize about Dallas is, yeah, we might be the city of hate, but we love hard.
Yes, we do. Just as equal as
you know what I'm saying? Just as equal as hate. Nigga, like, see, and that's where they got the game fucked up.
Right.
And see, that's when you really start seeing the side of Dallas, when you got the game fucked up. And then you start crossing that love.
That's so true. That's true. And I'm learning more and more about Dallas every year.
Right.
You know, being in Dallas, because I've always been away from Dallas.
Right.
So I'm learning about it. And all the songs, I never knew most of those people came from here.
Right.
I never knew that. And no, I cannot recite their names. I guess I can recite their songs and dances, things like that, but I never knew all of that. Dallas is really the heart of music.
Yeah, we got Usher.
Yeah, I know. I did.
Well,
I mean, I did that a long time ago, but I did. Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Why don't we have our props? Why? How can we change that? Why don't we? How can we change Dallas?
And because we gotta know our history, and we gotta represent our history.
Okay.
And we gotta reach back to our OGs, and OGs gotta reach back to us. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. They gotta reach back to us.
Like,
I know
and then
people
we got,
that reach out to
and
them.
then the city gotta be able to put us in position. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, but it all depends what everybody's motives is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like sometimes, like it can be a lot of chiefs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the problem. It is too many chiefs.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But you gotta know how to delegate. You know what I'm saying? At the round table.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The
Right.
mafia can delegate certain stuff around the round table without all the bullshit, now the shenanigans and shit that'll be displayed. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Because you feel like somebody want to bite the hand, or you want to double cross, or you want to bird feed. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you gotta be cautious. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So yeah.
Man, that is so true. We gonna get it together, Dallas.
We're gonna get it together. It's destined.
So you guys listening out there, y'all, I know y'all listening. So when you guys hear this, man, get it together. The important players in the city.
Right.
What's up? Why aren't y'all sitting down? Why aren't we doing a round table with the important players in the city?
Because Dallas is a different world. You gotta realize when you hit the block, let me just say, you coming out of Oak Cliff and you know certain parts of Oak Cliff is the hood and certain parts of Oak Cliff is nice. You know what I'm saying? Or somewhat nice. And then you go up and then you see some real nice stuff like that. But once you cross over that bridge, you know what I'm saying, on the other side of Oak Cliff, it's way different than the south side of Oak Cliff, the west and the north. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Then when you get to West Dallas is an island of its own.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Just like when you get to South Dallas, you be like, what the fuck?
Right.
And then right when you get off South Dallas, you can hit right over in Grand and hit right over on the tracks, and then you be in East Dallas and you be like, really, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then from back there, you drop in and you when you passing all that, then you go into the Grove, and then you like, okay, this is nice, but when you jump off on St. Francis back there or something like that, then you be like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? And then let's go up 35, you know what I'm saying? We can go 75, 35, whatever way you want to go. You want to go over there to Uptown, you be like, damn, it's living. But at one point in time, right there, little Mexico, nigga, that was hood. You know what I'm saying? Coming out there, you ducking out of fucking Uptown, and now you up on Maple. Now you be like, what the fuck? You got the projects, you got all that. And it's a whole nother world over there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you got downtown.
Yep.
Downtown's a whole different stretch.
Yes,
because downtown gonna hit that east, downtown gonna hit that south, downtown gonna hit that west, you know what I'm saying? And downtown gonna hit that north.
Yep.
And you gonna see
so
all them worlds collide.
Right. Yes.
So then when you go down, you got Harry Hines. That's another totally world on this motherfucking own. And you got Love Field.
Yeah, that's Love Field is like I don't think they think they're in Dallas.
Boy, that's cause they on, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they got other things. You got the pimps, you got this over there, and then you wrap around. You got Urban, you got Curlton, you got this right here. You got all that, and then in between you got Richardson. You know what I'm saying? That little melting pot. And everybody coming from everywhere. Everywhere. Spring Valley, Richardson, all that. I dare you. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
All the way 6-4 Ferguson, all back, and then you got Box Springs right there. You know what I'm saying? Mesquite, boom, boom. It's man.
That's why you think that we could come like blended and come together, and because we're already there.
Right, but you gotta realize it's a lot of niggas that ain't left Oak Cliff. A lot of niggas that ain't left South Dallas. Some niggas have to be forced to. A lot of niggas ain't left West Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
I did not know that until maybe last year. I'm from white suburbia, but I didn't believe. I was like, come on now. But I did not know that until.
There probably be some people that just stay Oak Cliff, South Dallas.
Yeah.
It might be some niggas stay Oak Cliff, West Dallas. It might be niggas that stay South Dallas, North Dallas, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying they might, you got a lot of niggas that travel the city, but it ain't no niggas going out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you got select few who do.
Right.
Cause you got sharp niggas, you got pimp niggas, you got all these niggas like that. You got, you got the niggas that say, I'm hood, I'm gonna rep it. You got the whole nine. And you got some niggas that just can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, back when I come from, until they started making the train and the, you know what I'm saying? Cause we was dark 25 cents.
Yeah.
50 cents jump on that
exactly.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Then, they made the train stuff and they split up Oak Cliff going to Lancaster. You know what I'm saying? So I come from all that area and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That was a while ago.
Yeah, Vernon Hill, Tropicana, Biscayne. I'm born on 5200 Marsalis Street. You know what I'm saying? Right on Merlin.
Yeah, okay.
And mama had me on the porch, right on the brick house. Yeah.
Because option or no?
Nah, she was fucking.
Yeah. So.
No, it's true story though.
Really?
I'm true story, yeah. She had my sister on the dance floor.
Now, I
At the
have
club.
heard of people doing that. I have heard of that. But, oh, wow. But, you know, you can feel
But it
the
was
baby
my daddy,
coming.
though.
I mean, that's good. Yes, that's good. That's good. But you can feel the baby
Right.
coming. How did she do that? Mom, how did you do
I
that?
don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they came and got me and took me to Parkland.
Wow. Man, that's a story. Yeah, your book and movie. I'm telling you. With DP, I had an interview with DP, Derek Pointer.
Right.
He was saying he's trying to go for Lifetime. Well, you gave him a story.
Yeah.
You gave him a movie. I'm serious. You gave him, and it's a positive movie at
Right.
the end. It's not just you can.
Right.
There's so many avenues that you can take with your movie, with your book,
Right.
and that's what's good about it because you have choices.
Right.
That's what we said. What word did we complain? Is that
Right.
the word we changed earlier? Did we change that? That's the word we complain. I think we changed complain to choices. Too many of us complain.
Right.
When in reality, we should be thankful that we have so many choices.
Right.
So and about competing. I'm sorry,
Right.
it was competing.
Mm-hmm.
Competing. We should change the word from competing to choices.
Right.
Because why look at it as a competition? Just look at it as a choice.
Right.
I'm over here in North Dallas. Oh, okay, so I can buy. I'm gonna go to this Walmart because I'm right here, right? It's not competing. It's not. You can have a McDonald's, as Derek said. You can have a McDonald's on every corner, 4 corners.
Right.
And if I'm on this side closer, I'm going today to this one. Or this one has better fries, hotter fries. It's just a choice.
Right.
That's all it is. We have choices, and I think we should
Utilize it.
big time.
You know what I'm saying?
Big time.
Yeah. You know what I'm
And
saying?
we don't.
Right. Yeah. Like sometimes we one track, but you gotta be able to know how to,
Yes.
against the current.
And I just don't understand.
yeah.
We don't know that we choose not to do
swim
that with the current.
and
With the
not
current.
against the current. That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Just I heard it right too. Swim
Yeah.
with the current. So what made you decide to create your own platform instead of waiting to be invited to this podcast? What made you say I'm supposed to do this myself?
Well, like I say, I've been doing the music and all that stuff like that. And funny thing, my cousin, he was already doing the music.
Mm-hmm.
I used to look up to him, still do. My cousin Katie Stats. And he used to have a group called The Pharmacy. He was with one of the prominent record labels in Dallas called Grass House. That's like one of the first. One of them, there was many more, but as far as on the rap tip, they were pushing that. And I was like, I know what I want to be, you know what I'm saying? Because I was always in the church fucking with my cousin guitar. My auntie playing the organ in the church. I'd be up there teach me, woo, all that type of stuff. So, but I never stayed in the church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because my mama always, so it was like, but she made sure, we knew that in my auntie, you know what I'm saying? They changed her life, you know what I'm saying? Made sure she taught us the Bible. We could never leave without reading, you know what I'm saying? All 66 books of the Bible and knowing them, you know what I'm saying, by heart without looking at them and stuff like that.
Nice.
So
that needs to come back.
Man, so I grew up loving music. My mama was a music fanatic. Like I said, she had my sister in the club. So she was coming up off DJ U-Shake. So she used to have all the mixes and all that stuff like that. Early Dallas music and all that, playing that. And we used to have this homeboy. She stayed across the way from us. This girl named Vera, and she had a boyfriend named Ron, and he had passed away or whatever. But I remember one day he came over. He gave me a whole bag of tapes. And I'm sitting up there with my mama tape player. That's when your mama had the big old system, the big speakers. You know what I'm saying? They got the turntable top, they got the tape player, got all that. You can put tissue in there, all that. So I'm in there listening to these tapes, man, and I'm young, I'm like 6, you know what I'm saying, 6, 7, and I'm listening to these tapes, and it's just intriguing, man, and a lot of it, I started reading. I like pull out the thing, and I'm reading all these people from Dallas. So that started me on my hunt. Next thing you know, I start going to Bill Records. You know what I'm saying? Record store. You go downtown to the record store. You know what I'm saying? I go to the Bill Records over there in North Dallas and all that stuff. Used to go to the record shop over there in the Grove. So I started used to making my round to these record shops. And it was another record shop we used to go to that was in the Cliff too. And I used to go to Sam's Records over there in Deer Path too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sam and Mr. Blues over there in the South.
Mr. Blues. I remember that.
Blues, yeah, over there in the South. So I used to hit those record stores and stuff like that, man. And I was always in search for the person that was from Dallas. I always had my people that was out. Like I used to get the E40s and stuff like that. And when nobody wasn't really listening to like the Click and all that stuff like that. Nobody was really listening to the Trick Daddy, .com and stuff like that yet. You know what I'm saying? It was just now becoming popular, so, and it was other stuff. So it was just a lot of music like Bushwick Bill and shit, you know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Music.
You know what I'm saying? Like
music that I'm familiar with.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So, but I started like Tevin Campbell and all that, Goldfinger, you know what I'm saying? Out here in shit food in South Dallas, Drop and all that stuff. I'm hearing all this stuff, I'm looking, I'm like, okay, woo woo. I'm hearing the Cottonmouths and woo woo, the Blowflies and and now I'm intrigued. Their Ass House, all those, like I was telling you, John Doe's, you know what I'm saying? The Katie Stacks, the Rilo the Pimp, what they had, the Young Hustlers, stuff like that. And there was more people too that were dropping stuff underground, but it's too many people to name. But that right there, it was like, okay. And then one day it all started changing. Your Bobo, I had your Bobo, Luciano's and all that stuff like that. And stuff started changing. Pookie Lucci started coming out and doing their thing. Gator Man started coming on the scene, but then it seemed like the music was starting to disappear. And see, at this one time, back then, Chifa was like that man. You know what I'm saying? Chifa was the one. Chifa was like, when he was with Hoodlum Child, from Grass House too. You see what I'm saying? Chifa came from Grass House too. Big Chief. So then after that, Big Chief, he went over there, messed with Corey with Clout, he did his own little thing and he just started dropping them, you know what I'm saying? Take his dick out your back, bitch, all that. Well, Chief just went on a run. Then he went to Eat Greedy, then next thing you know, it was just like album after album after album after album. And then Gator Man was right behind, you know what I'm saying, just dropping selective classics, you know what I'm saying? And everybody, your bow legs and all those started coming out the wood, but it was just like, every generation seemed like it was getting skipped. It was just like, boom, we just jump here, you know what I'm saying? We jump here, and then everybody act like nobody did this or nothing started, everybody was the first one. But it was like, nah, we had people back then and we never carried that torch, like the DOC, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't forget him. Like, we definitely can't forget, the DOC, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Rock, you know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying? We can't forget, you know what I'm saying? Curtis Blow. You know what I'm saying? Well, we can't call him Curtis Blow no more. He Pastor Curtis, you know what I'm saying? But, and then Big Will and all these people started coming in, Lil Shine, you know what I'm saying? Froze Only, it was just like 1, 2, you know what I'm saying? I mean, 02, and Richard, you know what I'm saying?
Stampede.
Oh yeah, Stampede. The whole Stampede, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole Stampede, man. It's like, man, we got soul, we got writings on the wall. We got it all, you know what I'm saying? We got it all here, and there's pretty more, man. Cause we got battle rappers and everything.
Yeah.
We got dancers, actors,
right.
Actors, book writers, you know what I'm saying? Millionaires, trillionaires, you know what I'm saying? All up in here. That's why I say you never know what you get, man. You run up in Highland Park and then shit, you gonna realize, nigga, that ain't Dallas police no more.
Man, they're not. They're not.
And it's right there in the middle, right?
Interesting. You know what? They're not, because I used to go to this tennis court in Highland Park. So yeah, and me and our 2 coworkers were kind of sort of the only colored people there for a while.
Right.
And we did it for probably about 8 months. Towards the end of the 8 months, there was more that would come out. But
Right.
we would see them walking from your homes, and I'm thinking, you didn't just move here.
Right.
Why are you just now coming out on a hot day like this? Like, do you feel more comfortable because we're over here? I don't know. But they, and I'm serious, they used to come and walk this same big tennis court, this big old park, and I never saw any Dallas police officers. Not a one. But I did see, and you know who I thought they were? And I'm so ashamed to say, I thought they were security guards. I really thought they were security guards.
See when they jump up out of the.
And I thought maybe, okay, well, because Highland Park, okay, it's in the middle. I mean, it's like this, so maybe. I said, did we pass a gate on the way in here or something?
That's University Park,
right.
all that stuff like that. That's Caruth Haven and all that. And you got to know about your history. See, when you ride around these towns and you listen to you look at these street names hold value.
Huh,
they just don't name. They don't name stuff.
Right.
Just to name stuff.
Just to be naming stuff. You're right about that.
Caruth Haven on all the way from the tip. From where that 35 under bridge going to 75, from right there all the way to court.
Oh.
Hits that land from SMU and all that. That's what he gave. He donated all that stuff like that.
To Texas.
Yeah.
And then I mean, I know we're in Texas, but isn't that what he did? Like he donated it to the state, right?
Yeah, they got all that. The Caruth family.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's why it's also on their land where you find the African American burial site. Where all them African Americans buried under all the freeway, all the stuff over there. Yeah. And they make the memorial over there.
No, I don't know anything about that. What?
Yeah. And then you gotta know about your Freedman towns around here when you coming off of 8th Street, when you going to Frog Town, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. You like, it's like, it get deep.
Really?
Yeah, the city got we got writing on the walls, you know what I'm saying? We got pain, we got a lot of love, we got deep roots in here, you know what I'm saying? That's why we so prideful. We take pride in when we rip our hoods. When niggas say I'm from the South, and nigga mean that.
Right.
When a nigga say he from the cliff, nigga mean that.
Right.
No matter where they feel like that boundary line is from the cliff. You know what I'm saying? Because the cliff only right stops at Illinois, but they don't curve. You know what I'm saying? Nigga been putting blood, sweat, and tears in that. So nigga, that whole domain right there, when that bitch stretch all the way out to Woodtown and shit like that, that shit, they gonna claim that shit as the cliff.
Huh. Yeah, that would be interesting to Is there a place here? Is there, like, you know, you can go to the library, you know, you can go to different places and you can learn about certain things. I wonder, is there a place here that
you can go
has
downtown
that?
to the library. Then you go downtown to the records building.
Yeah, I mean, outside, the records building. You can.
Yeah, you know, they're gonna go somewhere, they're gonna make you pay.
Yes, exactly. That's
you know,
right.
All knowledge ain't just gonna be up on the web. You can get a lot. Don't get me wrong. But if you want some real deep root stuff, you gonna and then too you gotta walk the city.
Yeah,
because they gonna tell on plaques. They gonna tell you, and you gonna reread it again. You gonna be like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Like, yeah.
And talk to some of the older people that's been here for a long time.
Yeah, and some of them don't talk.
And then there's that.
Some of them don't talk. Some of them tell you, you know what I'm saying? You know, some of them got missed it. You know what I'm saying? Some of them can't talk about it. I mean, think about it, man. We the city of.
That's true.
We the city of JFK, the assassination. You know what I'm saying? We the city of low key. Don't even know we have mobs here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The mafia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What was it? 5 families.
Yep.
And one of them the dude from Louisiana here to Texas. You know.
When I learned.
Jack Ruby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All that right there. Jack Ruby shop over there by the West. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, it go down, and they still, and you know what's cold? That they still got the my restaurant still open to this day. It still do its thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's still roots.
Really?
Still, it's never gonna go nowhere. I mean, come on, Dallas, Texas is a union.
That's so true.
We're a union.
That's so true. Yeah. You know, when I worked for this particular company, we used to go eat at this one place all the time. All the time. And I started just noticing just the things around, just the people that work there and just people that come there. And, you know, it wasn't a place where you would be driving down the street and say, oh, let's try this. It wasn't that type of place.
Right.
It was a place where you would have had to just be walking on the same side of the street to even think or know that was a restaurant, number one. Number two, once you look in it, you would never think to go in there and eat in there. But there was, yeah, I mean, we were the only black people in there with them.
Mm-hmm.
And the second time,
pink people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
The second time, yeah, pink people. I love it. But after the second time, I said, I'm not going back in there.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the food was good, but it just gave me, and I'm not even saying it gave me a racist or prejudice, or I'm not saying it gave me that vibe.
Right.
It gave me just a completely different vibe. It gave me a vibe that if they decided right now to snatch me up in here, nobody would even turn around and look vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And again, not even on racist stuff, on, oh, you may be the daughter of somebody rich. Let's see if we can extort you.
Mm-hmm.
On some mafia, it really gave me those ties.
Mm-hmm.
You walk around and yes.
So
I just had to stop going. And every time I went there, we all carpooled. I was the only one that said, "Oh, let me drive. I will drive." Mm-hmm. For some reason, the first time I heard the name of the place, I was like, "Oh, let me drive."
Right.
But I would carpool with them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, seriously, nobody was going to mess with us group of people. I promise you. Mm-hmm. I would carpool with them.
Right.
But just something about that restaurant, anytime. And I just would drive. Right. I just could, and I would be the first one to leave. So you and people don't watch that. People don't feel that. People don't listen to their gut.
Right.
And I'm not gonna say that's why, but I'm also a runner, walker, and I have the same path. I do it in the daytime, but I carry also a gun. Yeah. And I pay attention to my surroundings. Right. The other thing is I run with a dog. Mm-hmm. So, I take precautions when people are coming. I go around them, right. So that way I don't have to worry about my dog biting you or my dog, But people do not pay attention to their surroundings or their gut feelings, and they blow it off.
Right.
Why in the hell would you do that?
Man, it's crazy.
Why would you do that? Anywhere you went, I don't even care.
But to finish your question though, mm-hmm. I felt like Dallas didn't really get it just due, like, as far as people remembering where it came from, where it started from, where it molded from, where it changed and developed, you know what I'm saying? And like for us to pay that homage, you know what I'm saying, and try to put us on the scale. I feel like if I show the love and start passing that love, you know what I'm saying, and everybody else start uplifting that. So then I said, I'm finna start my podcast and I'm finna start schooling these niggas on who came before us,
right,
and stuff like that. Try to get all the OGs mm-hmm. on there, everybody who, and it's a lot of people here we done passed, from Big Al, a nemesis, you know what I'm saying. I was lucky to get his son, you know what I'm saying.
Nice.
Nice. I got Al, you know what I'm saying, Junior on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying. But he probably don't want me calling that. I mean, like,
right.
Maybe it's Rakim, Al Jabbar, you know what I'm saying.
Shout out to Rakim.
And I was able to do all that, you know what I'm saying, and I was fortunate, you know what I'm saying, to say, okay, I'm gonna stop doing the music thing for right now, focus on them, and then also help one, you know what I'm saying, with this music game. I'm like, shit, a lot of us don't know the music business. Right. So when I was locked up, when I got out of the pen, when I was locked up in the pen, I was studying this shit. Mm-hmm. I was studying the business. I was studying how the money flow, how it works. What do you got to fill out to make sure that this, how you don't get fucked? I'm looking at all this. So now I'm coming out and I'm teaching and I'm spreading it. You know what I'm saying? That's where it lands with the Lit Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
And you're doing your thing too, because I'm like, man, I want to be like him when I grow up.
You full of shit.
No, it is not true, because as you saw before this, I was still struggling. I'm still struggling. I just, like you said, I need to sit down and just really learn just certain different things where I can make my life easier, because lugging this big old thing around it's nice though, but it's still like, What did people around you think? What did your family think? What did they think when you started your podcast and your platform and what you wanted to stand for?
Man, my family really didn't know.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Until it started gaining certain traction, you know what I'm saying? My mom started seeing certain people she knew and stuff like that. And then my sister, and then my other people started reaching out. I started, letting them know. But it took a hard grind. You know what I'm saying? Because I started on YouTube back when you didn't have to have a certain amount of subscribers. You didn't have to have a certain amount of watch hours and all this stuff like that. Like when we upload, you know what I'm saying? It was 480p.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
Low.
Right, quality. You know what I'm talking about? Shit was coming off them cameras, them zoom pixel cameras and shit
I remember
like that.
Yes,
all that shit like that, you know. But YouTube wasn't even up to 1080p yet. You know what I'm saying? Then they moved up to 1080p. You know what I'm saying? They got better, and then they was paying you for the videos that you was uploading. So when I got out of jail, you know what I'm saying, I was like, shit, hell, the count, because I was used to using it when it first started. I was using it just to watch the little funny videos that they was putting on there.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And then they started going into the how-tos and all that, and I was like, oh man, this. And then like when we had our deal with Sony, you know what I'm saying, I already knew that was the new way, so I was already doing this thing called go hard or go home.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was taking all the artists, having them come in there rapping over beats, doing their talent, and then interviewing them. So I was already doing the interview thing way.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so natural.
So, right. You know what I'm saying? But I had a host and I had co-hosts, you know what I'm saying? I had my boy Lloyd Lucky, you know what I'm saying? I had my girl Brittany, you know what I'm saying? And all those, they helped me mold Go Hard, Go Home, my bad, I'm sorry. And then I was already dropping stuff, like we went to New York on there to 106 and Park, one of my artists.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Went to 106 and Park, you know what I'm saying? He's still doing his thing to this day. Lil Kane. And then this shit, you know, it was just like, I just watched it grow. You know, and I didn't have no 200 followers and nothing like that. And then one day I decided, you know, let me make a movie. Then my partner was like, chop it up in miniseries. You can check the timestamp. And I started chopping it up in series, you know what I'm saying? And there it goes, you know what I'm saying? That did its thing. And then now everybody, I had like one of the coldest comedians in the city was best thing you should have bowled on there. You know what I'm saying? So that made
that's what's up.
And then I had Paul Pierce. I had his cousin Patrick. You know, I had his cousin Patrick in the movie with me. So that right there started to solidify stuff, you know. And then I was on my journey, but I was going through a lot though. So it was time I had to take away from YouTube. And I had to go away, and I had to, you know. And then just one day, you know, I was just like, I went to the pawn shop over there on Loop 12, you know, right across from Williams Chicken at that fucking Cash America. Right there by the Boys and Girls Club. And over there by Glendale, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And went up in there, got me a Canon camera, went and bought everything, and I went home and I just started learning how to use it. You know what I'm saying? YouTube was still young.
Right.
Real young, you know what I'm saying? And then I just started captivating on it. And just start molding it, start using it, start growing. So if you ever go back to like even my first videos, you'll see the growth.
Man.
You know?
No, I'm gonna go do that too. So I can learn. That's another thing. My first season, I wanted it all audio because I don't have a studio yet. Some people was like, well, do it from your house. I have a barking ass dog.
People don't care.
What?
One thing you'll learn about YouTube when you get into that YouTube world and that podcast world, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what the type of content. Like you can all like, they don't care if you get right there behind that wall with that on and behind it. Whoa, and doing what you do, you know what I'm saying? But it depends on the level that you want.
Right. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It depends on how you want your couch set up. You want this, you want the one-on-one, and sipping your tea, or if you just there, you know, sipping. It's all about what you want, though.
Right. And I want all that.
Right.
So I can't do it yet.
Right. But you want to also let your fans see your growth. I think that's one of the biggest things.
Okay.
Because they won't feel like you just coming out of nowhere.
Right. Like your industry plant.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying?
Plant me industry. You hear me?
Right.
Plant to me. No.
Right. You know, you let them see your growth.
Right. Because you definitely, that's one thing that I hear about you. That's one thing in my research I did hear that you grew.
Right.
And you grew. your platform, it's not even about you. It's about artists. I know, conversations, real people. Why was that important for you to get the history out there? Why was that important for you to get those voices that we don't normally hear from?
We didn't have that many platforms. At that time, we had a lot of underground people doing videos in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, people making the mix, and you gotta go to Big T or whatever was hard to get these, but, the biggest outlets were probably like Say Cheese at the time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it was one more other, I forgot what it was, but I'm pretty sure that it was Say Cheese at the time. I want nothing, so I can't put myself, even though I was already doing it. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas was already doing numbers, so I'm gonna say Cheese, and then I guess Real Life Street Stars.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm nowhere near, you know what I'm saying, the numbers or subscribers and that, and I salute them for what they really built, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I felt like the voices was getting left behind. It was like now we're just focused on this, and everybody not remembering like Dallas ain't never had. What you talking about? Whoop. And then it's like, wait a minute, now hold on, now we had more than this, and then we had people who been going platinum. We've been having people that got this and that. Well, hold on, we gotta let people know our history. We can't let that history just go away like that. You know what I'm saying? And then also we can't let our people keep getting fucked by the music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we had niggas from Young Black, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn me, Sock and all them, Young Nino and all these motherfuckers, they still make money from shows and stuff, but that paperwork and that longevity, that boom, and some of them niggas got it. But it's something, but it'd be always a piece of the puzzle missing, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I always been on that thing to say, like, if all of us know this business, I think we'll do better like Cali did. You know what I'm saying? Cause I think Cali had the independent business down pat. You know what I'm saying? Too Short and them, all that coming out them trucks selling them records and stuff like that. Jay Prince would rap a lot, you know what I'm saying? All that independent, you know what I'm saying? Watching P do his thing, like coming from when I knew when I had P tapes when nobody wanted to listen to P tapes. My mama used to go, my mama went to Richmond College over there in North Dallas, you know what I'm saying? And I remember used to going all through over there Chick-fil-A and all up there on the campus with her, you know what I'm saying, in school, and seeing posters of Master P, you know what I'm saying, with the one where he got the 8-ball on there, he laying on the bed, and there's this nigga with a gun coming behind him while he with the girl, you know what I'm saying? And so and I was jamming, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, and then next thing you know, he got boom, it's Mr. Ice Cream Man. They just took over. It's like, damn, I'm body, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was some music.
It was like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Music.
Like, man,
that was good music.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was jamming motherfucking Soulja Slim before Soulja Slim was big out here, you know what I'm saying? I used to go to the corner stores and get, because they used to always bootleg.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So back then it was bootlegging was big.
Big time, because I had movies and I had music.
Right. Bootlegging was big, and Big T was jumping harder than what it was. And I don't think, I think Big T jumped. Back then, Big T had everything I'm talking about every section was lavish in Big T.
I remember
Big T still look, you know what I'm saying?
I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
Big T that's where you went.
Right.
To get everything. Suited and booted.
Suited and booted.
Head to toe.
Head to toe. You coming out with a matching set.
Yes,
everything. All colors. You know what I'm saying? Nigga,
yes,
head to toe.
Yes, you are. And still getting ready to go eat again.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Still have money left.
And shit. And this one they had business open. That's when Lon John Silver's was open right there in front of
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Big T. And you know what I'm saying? You had all the restaurants. You know, it made it look, you know what I'm saying, lavish, because that was a prominent neighborhood right there going by Green Castle and all that. Cause my grandmama stayed right there on Green Castle. You know what I'm saying? So like all that area right there, and we just watch it just go. You know what I'm saying? We watch everything change. We watch the whole, all the way.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? We watch the whole Cadillac Heights, all the houses gone out of there. We just watched the bottom. They just changed all that. You know what I'm saying? Moneyhand Court Project still up. It's just like, it's crazy. Everything over there going on the side of Colorado, that's by Lake Cliff. It's still, it changed too. It's steady changing.
I haven't been over there in years.
Mm-hmm.
Years. 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah, Fifth Street, all that over there. Yeah, man. It's like, it's
I
going
haven't
down.
been over there in a long time.
Yeah.
I used to go over there a lot with my husband. You know, that's where we went to high school together. So that's where we used to hang out in high school, all in Oak Cliff. That's where he lived.
Yeah.
I haven't been over there since then.
Man, what?
When I drive on 67, I'm like, oh, wow.
Well, we used to be over there at B4L. We used to have the mansion parties over there. It's the White House over there on Ledbetter, you know what I'm saying? Out there back in the cut, you know what I'm saying? Right when you turn the exit of the house right there, big old White House, you know what I'm saying? That's where we used to have the parties over there. We used to have the shit, you know what I'm saying? Over there by where the way, well, it ain't the community mart no more. It's the Daylight Plaza, but before community mart, that bitch was a Kmart. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that bitch used to be a Kmart.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
and then
about.
they changed it to something else. I don't know.
It was a lot. It went through a whole. That building went through a lot.
They probably made that bitch Adventures at one time. Ain't no telling shit.
That building went through a lot. I do remember that building. But I love my Kmart. What do you look for when someone wants to be on your podcast? What do you look for?
Well, I look for them to understand the questions. And then I look for them to understand that they're telling them stories, so you got to make your story compelling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you got to lie, but you got to tell it.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to know why you here and what you're trying to get out and what are you promoting. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you put that at the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you got to take them down that journey. You know, you got to make people want to know why they want to watch you.
Okay.
And then not only that, you got to make them laugh too. You got to be able to know how to take the jokes. You got to be able to know how to die. You got to know how to swing. You got to know how to keep that excitement.
Okay.
Because excitement is very, very, very much so important. You know what I'm saying?
And especially audio, but
like right now it's freezing in here. Can I borrow your blanket?
I know, it's so cold. It's so cold.
Goddamn bitch, goddamn bitch.
It's so cold. I'm sorry. I know.
No, you good. Shit, hell, shit. Just give me your blanket, my nigga. Shit, you think I'm bullshitting?
That's why I say you want it. That's what it is.
But you see what I'm saying? You keep it in
yes.
it. You know what I'm saying? You keep it going like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it goes. See,
I'm learning. I'm telling you, I need a mentor. Just say it. I need a mentor.
Man, it's years and years of practice, and then it's also being set. You got to realize we come from the era of growing up off of Matlock.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? General Hospital. You know what I'm saying? Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless. All that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
All my children.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What was the one when the girl talked to the daddy in the box? Out of This World. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Alf. All that, you know what I'm saying?
I forgot about Out of This World.
You see what I'm saying? I'm going to take you there.
And then that's the part you said.
Yeah.
Where she talked to her daddy that's in the box.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right, because he's a little man, huh?
Right. Her daddy was lost in space or something. Or some shit like that. He was like an astronaut, got lost in space, and she used to talk to him through that little, like, the little glass, little blocks, and she used to open it up, and she'd be able to talk to him, whatever.
I do remember that. Yeah. Yes. But I do like Alf.
Yeah.
You know, how did Alf get airtime when you eat cats?
Say.
How did that?
So I got a question. So why they don't make mouse food? I mean, cat food tastes like mouse food.
I don't know.
So okay, so a tomato is a vegetable, right? So wouldn't ketchup be a smoothie?
No, because I don't even eat ketchup.
I mean,
so for you to even say that, right? Ketchup is
okay, all right,
no, because sugar.
But Alf, I mean, it was back then. It was pure comedy. So
True.
It was, you know what I'm saying, from Lucy and all that, from all that stuff like that.
Right.
You
Three
know what I'm saying?
Stooges
Like, you gotta know how
beat up each other.
Right. You know, so you gotta be able to know how to, Joe, but it's a cat. But he never ate it.
He never ate it, right? It was
what I'm
always,
saying?
get that out of your mouth. You're right.
Like he never ate the motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying?
And Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry, come
How
on.
the heck you can beat up this mouse, flatten him, do all kinds of things to
how
him?
the fuck can you have a motherfucking mammy? Nah, fuck the cat in the mouth beating the shit in them motherfucker. You got a man, you can't even see her head.
That's true. That is so, like, what was the purpose of her?
The whole time we didn't know that motherfucker was black. But we knew she was black, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And what was the purpose of her being black?
And then they'll bring her back. And then
Yes. You know, what was the purpose of that?
Man, you know what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's always a message in something. But what I'm saying, we grew up off of Ricky. Like, we grew up off of Montel Jordan. We grew up off of Donahue and all that stuff like that. Oprah, all that. So, like, we were real versed.
Right.
And learning how to ask questions and be the one. Because, you know, black folks always, when we see something, we know we that. So we try to become that. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own fantasy that they like. People still,
you're so right.
Like,
Yeah,
and that's just like in relationships. Like when your guy tell you, girl, you living in a fantasy. You
right.
Yeah, you done watch that shit as when you growing up as a kid and shit like that. You want, I want to be married. I want to, and you living in that motherfucker like you caught. Nigga shit, and the nigga trying to save you by the bell. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, I always wanted somebody to come and save me.
Yeah.
You know, Pretty Woman, you know, things like that. I always wanted somebody.
Motherfucking girls, nigga, and girls are devils too. That motherfucker doing this time and kiss that frog for me and see if it turns to a prince. You like, damn, my nigga, why you gonna kiss it, nigga? I want to see if it turns to a prince, so I know I'll take off with her. I can be rich and then move on. I ain't gotta be here. You like, damn. You like, shit. I'm like, boy. And I know because my family's full of girls, so I know. You know what I'm saying? I know how to go. I know the flow. I know all the lingo. I know all the secrets. I know it all. You know what I'm saying? I know it all. A girl can't get shit past me. I'll be like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm really shit. Nah, for real.
How many sisters you have?
Man, who, me? I got one sister.
But your mom, your sister, your
Well, no, let me take that back. That's a lot. I got two sisters, one brother. But my second sister and my brother wasn't raised around me.
Oh, okay.
They stayed up north. You know what I'm saying? But I done met them and all that.
Right,
I've been around them for a year when I stayed with my daddy for about a year or when I finally got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, oh, nigga, you look like me.
Yeah,
yeah,
isn't that crazy?
Shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like, but it's like all that right there, you know, and that's what mows all that, so, you know.
That is so funny. That's my brother's story. He said he was standing, he was in a car at the corner of the light and it just stopped. He just missed it and he was like, fine. So all the kids came running by and he said he just looked up and he looked at a girl and he just looked at her, he rolled the window down and she wouldn't turn around. Hey, she wouldn't turn around. So he said he got out the car and he's not thinking anything. And he says he go up to you, hey, is your mama named Kiana? And so she finally turns around and she's like, why? She's like, I'm Charles, her brother. And she's like, oh, hey, Uncle Charles. And he's like, then he had a dawn on him. Right. Wow, I just ran this little girl down. Yeah. He said, let me get back in my car before the cops come chasing me down. He goes, but you're right, because them jeans. He was like, man, he's like, that girl just looked like me. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, because y'all jeans, your daddy jeans is, our daddy jeans is heavy.
They one sister, but see, my mama, she got what, 4 sisters, 2 brothers. Oh. And then not only that, my grandtie, she got like what? Damn, I don't know, it's like what, 7 sisters and 3 or 4 brothers, something like that. Oh. And then my other grandma, she got like 18, like 16, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then all my aunties, they all got girls. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Besides my other auntie, she got 2 boys. But they don't really be around like that. And then my cousin, they all girls. You know what I'm saying?
You have nothing but girls in you.
Oh, yeah. It's girl. My cousin Tree, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my cousin Tree. Shit, all them. Like, and nigga, she was boy, she was always that troop and all that, you know. She was thugging, get up out my room, you know, woo. You know, like the whole line.
Yeah, that's her.
You know
That's what she was.
Like,
So what have you ever felt responsible for giving somebody the microphone? That responsibility, like either hey, why do this?
Yeah.
Or
I definitely had that plenty of times.
really?
I done had people on the show, and I ain't gonna name none, but I done had people on my show, and I asked them certain questions, and these motherfuckers didn't even understand the question and went somewhere else. I had some people that just wanted to be on there for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a badass interview that they were like, "Nanny, you can't put it out." I was like, "Damn," you know what I'm saying?
Was it that bad?
Shit, and yeah. And I'm talking about it was good.
Oh, good.
It was a good ass interview.
And
like,
they said no?
And they were like, nah, because they didn't like, I guess they didn't like what was going on with the other member in the group. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't like, him talking out of place. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't get to put that out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I would have been so mad. Oh, I would have been so mad.
I still got a lot of interviews in the vault. Like, it just be like mad, crazy stuff. It's just crazy. And then too, I done got interviews with, people that, they done, try to, by interviewing these people now, they look at me a different way. Like, oh, you this, you that, so it comes with a lot being on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It comes with a lot.
I bet.
It comes with a lot when you jumping in certain sectors.
Okay.
And I ain't saying, and I wouldn't say sector, let me just say, well, fuck it, it's sectors because you got lives. You know what I'm saying? And you got people who just upload.
Right.
You got people who just do shorts.
Right.
All that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, and it's different lane, different topics, different. You know what I'm saying? All that. So depending on which one you land in, just know you there. You know what I'm talking about now, for real.
So, bedside coaching for creators, listeners, everybody, me. Right. What advice would you give them about building something real? The ones that's like me, recording in, your room, basement, things like that. What would you say about that? Just them being real, something real, building something real. What advice would you give them?
I would give them, if you build something real, a blueprint is something that's an idea. So if you can have that idea, it's gonna always be a blueprint. So the faster you can get it out, the faster you can obtain the things that you want. And don't always try to achieve for the best things. Achieve for the things that works, and you can get it all in one until you're ready to advance. You know what I'm saying? And start working. Start getting it out.
Sense.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Start getting it out, and then while you're getting it out, you still have time to go and practice. Because the more you in there and you're doing it, your skills gonna sharpen up.
That's what I think. And every time I do a podcast, I'm like, and he's like, it sounds good. And I'm like,
Yeah. But the main thing is just stop being lazy.
Right.
Like, just get up and do it. It's like, fuck it, shit. Just get up, get out there, and reach out to the people you need to reach out to and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of rejection. Don't be afraid of nobody not responding back. And don't be caught in your feelings when people say, I got you, and never hit you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but it's like you gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Right.
Cause you know where you're going. You see what I'm saying? So keep going. You see what I'm saying? One monkey don't stop the show.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the second monkey fall off, then shit, goddamn.
Right.
That shit, motherfucker. Shit.
Hey, what are you doing?
like nigga, okay, my nigga, I'ma hold it on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like boom, then you gonna be out there like Nilly Vanilli and shit. Nigga, like close the curtain. Nigga, close the curtain. Hey, close the curtain.
That is so true. So yeah, just
Yeah, shit. You gotta just take precautions. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Keep your motherfucking eyes on the prize. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to sound like Cat Williams, but you better keep your motherfucking eyes on the motherfucking star player. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
For real. You better smoke some motherfucking weed, go in the kitchen, and eat all your kids' cereal. Shit.
Amen to that. I'm just saying, eat the kids' cereal. Because kids always have good cereal. Why don't we buy the box for ourselves?
Because you already know they greedy ass gonna eat it all.
True. We'll buy 2 boxes.
Man, and what it comes to the point when you gotta go grocery shopping, you gotta just hide some of the shit from yourself for them kids and shit. Like, nah, that's mine. Then now the kids get grown and they want to put the name on their shit. Don't touch my shit. No, you got some money now, nigga. Can't touch your shit.
Oh,
nigga,
gosh.
right.
Oh, my daughter has a whole subject on that because
yeah.
I go in her room and raid it. This is my room. First of all, it's my office that you moved in because it's far away from us, so I tried to get you away with you and your dogs.
Right.
But this is my room. Oh yeah, she knows. Candy. Oh yeah. Anything that's up high, I'm eating. Anything that's down low, it's the dogs.
That motherfucker talking about entitlement. You know what I'm saying? That's just entitled. You know, that's what it is.
That's my house.
Yeah,
I don't even understand. What matters more, consistency or perfection?
I think a little bit of both.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But consistency is gonna always be that number one, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you can groom yourself to professionalism. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because people like to see people grow.
Right.
People like to see where a person comes from. You know what I'm saying? It's like what's your background? You know what I'm saying? That growth is inevitable. You know what I'm saying? I know watch a lot of people grow on YouTube.
Right.
I mean, when a lot of things that's on YouTube today weren't there when I was on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it don't really expand. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was uploading videos, we was getting paid just like that, you know, and then next thing you know, you gotta have this certain amount of stuff, you gotta have this and that. Then now the more rules changed, then banning the language and this. Now we got live, we got that, we got this, we got like, I remember when you had to pay a lot to try to stream live.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I remember we have to get PTI cards.
Yeah, you had to get a lot.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
Yep, I do remember that. I do remember a little bit of that. But now, look, they said buy this, buy that. Like you told me, buy this, buy that. I haven't went live yet.
Everything is subscription based. Everything like boom, boom, boom. Like shoot.
Just let me buy it and be done with it. Let me have it forever.
When we first started coming online, everybody had a hack. Nigga go to BearShare, nigga go LimeWire.
Yep, LimeWire, yep.
Nigga be like, damn, nigga, all up in that motherfucker.
LimeWire was my thing.
We everywhere, nigga. MySpace, nigga, goddamn MySpace, goddamn me, with tag, all that. We know everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like shoot.
We had so much back then.
Man, like you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, but you only can do so much. You can barely. Then when you start seeing people like, oh, how you get them graphics and how you do that? And you start learning how to put in all the codes and all that stuff. And make your shit look clean in a bit.
Man, the kids don't know nothing about codes.
Yeah, they don't know shit. Nigga, we had to struggle. Nigga,
yes, we did. They don't know anything about codes.
Like, nigga, we was coming from the streets from this shit. Moms didn't have no computers and shit like that in the house. Nigga, so nigga, when the 2000s and shit came, it was a shift. You know what I'm saying? It was a major shift. That's what they was talking about when that Y2K.
Correct. Everybody was gonna have a computer.
Everybody we finna get nigga connected to the damn matrix. Goddamn me.
And then now look at it. Society has taken over and you guys are effing crazy.
Man, I remember when with prime codes, flip phones, Nokias, goddamn me, the big block gray phones, all the pages, you know what I'm saying? I remember when two-way first came out.
Yeah.
Like, man.
The good old basic days. Yeah. Now you got iPhones. Now your face is popping up on my phone and I did not give you permission for your face to pop up on my phone.
I knew the world changed when I got out of jail and they were selling phones with at T-Mobile with what was that movie? Avatar.
Yes.
I remember that shit vividly when I got out of jail.
I had T-Mobile then, so yeah.
What was that, 2010, 2009, some shit? That was around that time. Nigga, they was selling them hoes. And I was like, damn, that whole crystal clear and everything. Movie quality on playing that bitch on the phone. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, bitch, we in the future, bitch. I'm like, bitch. We had the Nokia when you had the damn Pixel motherfucking shit on that motherfucker, like they got the gray with the green
I had the Nokia.
Man, say
I had it.
Man,
and it was lovely. I thought I was
pay for minutes, nigga, like free weekends for free.
Don't call me until the weekend. Don't call me after 8 or after 9.
Boy, nigga had the chat room upstairs, downstairs, all that shit. Like nigga, I'll take you back. Like we go back.
Man, Yahoo Chat.
Yeah, shit. Man, see Yahoo Chat. Yeah, they had Yahoo Chat and what they had. Oh, what was that? what was that, Hotmail or
Oh,
whatever?
yep,
Hotmail,
yep.
all that shit like that.
Yep,
You know,
we had Hotmail before it was
always there,
Gmail.
though.
Yep.
Yeah, Yahoo
but I
was
remember
there.
that Yahoo chat, man. I used to go into all these different chat groups just to see what was going on.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because even back then they had a garden chat room, and I thought to myself, people my age, why are y'all in here? Now here I am gardening.
Man,
and
people was in that country. People was giving me information.
Yes.
People was in there doing weird shit. People
And
like,
then,
you gotta realize, like, them people was already had, like I say, when you hit these corners, you go into certain houses, these people already had computers since the 80s.
Yep, you're so right about that.
Because when we was going to school, nigga, all they was showing us was Oregon Trail and typing on the typewriter. Like, but nigga, I'm saying, I tell my age. I tell my age.
How old are you?
Shit, I'm gonna be 43.
Oh my gosh, you act like you're so old. He's like, we were only typing in a typewriter. No.
Yeah, shit.
I had a computer, went to school. I'd be ready to be 49.
Yeah, no, we had the typewriter. Remember,
we did have the typewriter.
We had a typewriter, and then when they had the computer, it was all black screen.
It was, yes. Oh, I hated that green and black. Oh, I hated that green and black.
MS-DOS. And you had
the so horrible.
Type tab, do the type.
Yes.
Yeah, don't
and
give me
input D with that line and the tab. Yes,
load that motherfucker up in that bitch.
And you had to put your name on it and keep it in computer class. Yes, I do remember that. Okay, yes. I thought I was doing something, man.
We had projectors though, with the overhead projectors in the motherfucking class and shit.
That you write on it.
Man, shit. We had real live busted burners and shit. Like, nigga, fuck. Then we had real triple beams. Nigga, hard with your scene. Dope fiends. Nigga, make them scream. Make the block bleed. Nigga, what? Nigga, the school taught me a lot now.
You know what? I'm getting ready to let you go.
Nigga, fuck it up.
Hey.
No, you know what I'm saying? We gotta keep, you know what I'm saying? But now for real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For real.
It's true though.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lot in school. I told them, I said, y'all are all digital. My kids, all y'all are digital. You know, I said, you guys never did the Bunsen burner. My son was like, the what? I said, the fire in school. And he goes, Mia, the teacher had it. And I said, what you mean? And he said, the teacher would heat it up, show us, and then that's it. And I said, so y'all didn't get to do anything? You didn't get to wear the glasses, you didn't get to wear the gloves? He said, oh, no. We didn't touch anything in school. The teacher did all the things. And I'm like, what you mean? You don't have the two partner on the table and da-da-da-da. He's like, lady, listen here. I don't know how old you think you are or whatever. He says, but no, we don't do none of that.
Man, we had homemade mechanics.
Yes.
We had all that stuff. We had things to really make and mold.
We had to take those.
You know what I'm saying? Like, breakfast was a must. All
yes.
that, you know, but now they took all that away.
All of that.
All that, you know.
Sounds like those are electives.
You know,
like,
and they was already indoctrinating us. I mean, just look at everything. We was being indoctrinated. I mean, you were like, we was tech subjects. You remember when we used to go, nah, for real, we were tech subjects.
So that's true. I agree.
No, we was tech subjects, real true. Like, they go in there, put these headphones on. All them evaluate tests before you even get up in the school. You hear that sound, press right. You hear that. Here, drink this.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
That's so true.
Man, they were our man. Like, people don't understand, like, the shit that we really go through and don't think that we don't realize that, but we choose to suppress it.
I agree.
There's a lot of stuff we choose to suppress and just keep going.
A lot.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like right now, I motherfucking me these food places gouging and shit. Like now.
I'm over it.
No, I'm talking about like, okay, you motherfuckers need to start weighing y'all shit. You go and get that meat. Motherfucker, you put that ham on there, that motherfucker say 4 pounds. You put that bitch on the scale, that bitch a pound. And they charge you $14 for that shit.
That's why I had to stop eating out because how is my lunch meal $32? Excuse me, sir. I didn't order anything. I swear to you, I ordered a drink and I ordered a meal.
Man.
And it's a half a meal.
Man.
I can go get a half a soup and a half a sandwich and a cup of soup, and I'm still walking out of there paying $15-something.
Right.
What is this?
Better not know that.
I'm like,
DoorDash, you finna pay 40.
Man, DoorDash has gotten, I'm not gonna lie, when DoorDash came out, DoorDash got a lot of my money. I would like to see how much money I spent in DoorDash, sir. I would love to see all that.
Boy, they made an app called GoPuff. They can get cigarettes.
Oh,
and shit
but GoPuff is expensive.
Yeah, they motherfucker won't break your ass. Won't break your ass.
We was in Cincinnati, St. Louis, and there why they put us right next to the art. There is no stores. There's nothing right there, and we are from out of town.
Right.
So my friend ended up doing GoPuff, and she had to pay $42. Why? Because it made sense for her to buy 2 cartons instead of just 2 to 3 packs of cigarettes. So it made sense for her to buy that.
Damn.
And $42. And I'm just like,
It's wild out here, man. They done trained and molded us to where back then we used to have real men to where, like, to a certain point, some of them, don't get me wrong, motherfucker fucking out doing their thing, but they would try to keep the community together. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Come and take these boys out, go to these basketball tournaments, doing this, put them in little leagues or whatever, or going fishing and teaching them how to build and all that stuff stopped. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff changed. You got motherfucking nigga gold chains, nigga, and pink rings, nigga, and some more things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm talking about? Like, and for real. Like,
it's so true.
And everybody wanted that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had the Jamaican posse all up in Vernon Hills, Conway, you know what I'm saying? All off of Ewing, you know what I'm saying? All of you in the States, all up in there, they all up in the South. It was so much going on. Dallas was like, boom, niggas, we knew nigga back then, we were always trying to get an Uzi and all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas talking about Mac 11s and pumps and sawed-off pumps and all that,
Right.
So it's always been there. And it done grew and it done festered, you know what I'm saying? And it's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga can't cry for spoiled milk now. It's like, and then it's like the indoctrination, you know what I'm saying? The food, you know what I'm saying? The mind span, you know what I'm saying? The businesses, the poverty, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing. And you got some people who don't thought they made it to a certain degree. And you got people who they think they made it to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying? But still it's in that motherfucking hamster wheel, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how they designed it, so no matter what. But then you also have the leader people that, they go into schools that's underground, nigga, that's only 21, 22 people allowed in this one school to learn how to keep the world going and all that stuff like that. It's like, it's elites, you know what I'm saying, out here, And you just gotta really just find your way. You gotta really just find what your life is. You gotta get in there, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a day, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what day, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of things have changed, but a lot of things are still changing right now, you know what I'm saying? It's wild out here right now.
It really is. It's scary wild. And I don't understand why.
So much coming out right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is just, it's weird, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like the world is turning upside down. It's on its head. It's turning on its head.
Every time you turn on the social media, anything news, everything is always this, that.
Something. It is so true.
And it'd be like, damn.
I'm like, I just...
and you trying to escape, you trying to keep your mind focused, you trying to go to school, you trying to build and shit, and money still ain't right, you getting all the education, now you in debt, and you trying to pay that debt, you know what I'm saying, then you trying to keep the roof over your head, and you get in the house, you get a mortgage, and then this, and now stuff get higher, and your bill higher, because your own shit, foundation breaking, now you gotta figure out how to pay that, then you got a gas bill, you got this, and the third, and stuff like that, you're boom, the HOA, boom, is more, and every time you're getting more deeper into life in this society, more bills, and that's all you see. It just costs, and then you can even cost to die.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It costs you to live now, and it costs you to die.
It really, really does. And I keep saying, and I say this to everybody, voting is so important.
What a vote gonna do?
Because then you can at least get you somebody in there that's not helping this along faster.
No, it needs to come down.
Right. That's what I'm saying. To get the right person.
No, you need to no, it's not. You can't get no person in there to shut it down. You got to stop. The whole it takes, but in order for it's just like when you see an ant pile, right? You got a thing of gasoline, right? And then you see all them ants just rushing out because you don't put the stick in it.
Right.
And just thousands of them just rushing out. You just like, woo. And as soon as you pour that gasoline on it, everything just everybody stop working. Once you get everybody stop moving.
That's true.
When you can start getting everybody to stop participating.
Yeah.
See, but it's so hard because everybody's so trapped in the well. Like, I gotta have this car. I gotta have this. I gotta have this phone. I gotta have this laptop. I gotta have this food. I gotta have this Whataburger. I gotta have these J's. I gotta have this shirt. I gotta have this. I gotta have this. I gotta have this. I gotta have this. But you don't know how to be without, though. And
that is true.
See, the penitentiary teach you how to be without.
How to be without. I say the same thing. When I say be without, and when I say peace, when I talk about those things with younger people, even some older people.
Right.
They say, girl, your life, you just like to be bored. That's what they say. You just like to be bored. And I think now society really taught y'all that peace is boring. Why is peace boring? How is that boring? You know, I can do whatever I want to do. You do know I do lots of stuff. Just because I don't argue with anybody about it. I don't know. Like, I can do whatever I want to do. I have a king. He can do whatever he wants to do. And I'm talking about nobody's checking in. That's, things like that. I'm not, but you'd rather be in a relationship where just because you're talking to somebody, they're right there. Right. Who are you talking to? What are you doing? What's going on? Why are you telling that person that?
Because it goes deeper than that. We was trained to. We was always trained to be some type of control. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
As soon as they jumped out that boat and they handed that book to us, you know what I'm saying? They told us how to submit.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Because, I know. That's, crazy thing is, I learned that when COVID hit, that's what gave me my, okay, you know what? I need to learn who I am. Mm-hmm. COVID made me be able to live with me and sit with me in silence.
Right.
Because, people can't do that. And I think that's a big problem. People don't want to sit with themselves in silence.
Right.
So COVID made me do that, and it was amazing. Right. I learned me. I taught me.
Right.
When I came out of COVID, I was like, yes, this is exactly the person who I should have been this long time ago. Mm-hmm. And some people say I'm mean now. It's not that I'm mean. It's just that now no is a real word for me.
Right.
Now you can't talk to me any kind of way that you want to now. Now it's not this nice girl, this girl that just laughs stuff off and just, now it's this. I try not to be the rah-rah, but at the same time, I'm learning still that balance. Right. Because there's times where I go a little too rah-rah, and then there's times where I don't say a word, and then, people still be like, crazy. Are you listening to me? And I'd be like, oh yeah, that doesn't matter. Right. You got to choose your words, because saying, oh, I don't care, or that doesn't matter, those are some really harsh words, and I never realized that. Right. Because I'm really truly telling you, oh yeah, it doesn't matter about that, or I don't care about that. It's not a mean word.
Right. Because it's all about the words. It's always about the language. And that's where they got us at. It's the language that they taught us. It's how we say everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you ever go into the court system or anything, they speak in a totally different language.
Correct. Yes, they are.
And saying it's a lot of things we still not hip to on as a society.
Nope.
Because we've been played so much. You know what I'm saying? But we're smart, we're intelligent. Most of the shit we made. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't just talking just no Black History Month. It's just because there's everything in society that makes this world go around. Black folks always had a hand in it.
Absolutely.
Always done it and always got to take it from it.
We have. Like we said, they're telling you guys what to do because it takes absolutely nothing to go to a law library. Mm-hmm. Anybody can go to a law library, check out a book, and start learning about the penal codes in your city. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of them, but there's only some that pertain to you and your situation. Mm-hmm. There's penal codes about this country, and I don't mean country, I meant county. This particular part of the county, well, you don't live up there.
Right.
So don't worry about that. Find your zip code. Mm-hmm. Find your penal code. Learn about where you live. Mm-hmm. And we don't want to do that.
Yeah. You better learn your penal codes, and you also better learn your Black codes.
And then there's those two.
Yeah, they got Black codes too.
Yes.
You know
I know, and learning those would make me straight up. Yeah. So I can't, don't get me wrong. I know some, but if I went all the way with that, I would not be a nicer person.
I feel you, sister. You know
yes.
what I'm saying? I feel you. You know what
it
I'm
would
about?
straight be.
Like, goddamn me. I'm talking about you go get your Indian shit on, put your feather in, and shoot a bow. I know.
And then I'm going to turn around and put on that African stuff.
Well, shit. I don't know about the African stuff.
Only because
Because you know what's crazy about that, though? It's crazy how, we let not only movies, TV, and then school mold our minds. Because if you ever go back to school, you never learn shit about a fucking African. So don't ever get it twisted. You feel what I'm saying? Sure. When you went to school, you never learned shit about yourself either.
Nope.
Every time you open up a history book or anything like that, social studies, all that, it was all like about kings,
correct,
queens, and the ones who came over as pioneers.
Absolutely. You're right.
And then all of a sudden they'll throw an Indian up in there, but there's no pictures of them. But you got these certain clues to let them know it's us.
Right. Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, his skin was dark as night, or burnt like the sun. I mean, things like that. Yeah.
Jesse Jackson. Came in 1988. No, 89. 1990. And talking about we African Americans, and everybody start calling themselves African Americans. That wasn't nothing we asked for. We never knew nothing about African Americans. When we go to school, nigga call you African American, nigga tell you African booty scratcher.
Correct. Exactly. That was like,
nigga,
no,
and then
I'm not.
That was fighting words. Like,
right. Correct.
Bitch, I ain't no African.
Correct.
Every girl was like, nah, nigga, my mama now told me I'm Indian. Nigga, I got Indian in my family.
Right.
And they fought hard over that shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, miraculously out of somewhere, it's just like the African American just stuck.
That is true.
It just stuck.
I have to say, I do put black on all my stuff because I did that. See, I did an ancestry test.
Right. But you're not absent.
I'm not from there either. I mean, you can't throw in and say, oh yeah, you have 5% of this. You can't throw that in when I have everything else. Why was that thrown in? I have never been told, any of my ancestors or anybody like that, I've never been told that we were from Africa or that we came from Africa or that any of that.
Right. Well, see, when you do that DNA test, that shit bullshit.
And see, that's what everybody keeps saying.
But it tell you at the bottom when you read it. So
what?
You gotta read. So people, when we go to these sites, we just go on these sites, we sign up.
What it say at the bottom?
But you don't read when it tells you like these are not facts. These are not. But what's facts is the tree. When you start tying them paperwork and them pictures and all that and building the tree, that's what's facts.
Right. Yeah.
And then that's when you find out like, damn, where is this African coming from? Because my granddaddy, when I seen this and his ID and this should say Indian. So y'all made them stop calling themselves Indians in the 1930s and the 1940s. And then you started making social securities and birth certificates.
And you know why? So they can steal your land.
So they can steal your land, steal everything, steal everything from right under you.
Was already
and make you forget who you are. Make your kids forget who they are and where they come from. Because I remember when we go back, and I look back and I say, damn, all these people was rich. They owned everything. They had their own community. Why would we want to integrate?
Correct.
That didn't make sense.
Never to me. Why? You're running your own entire government. How are you going to say, oh, cool, we'll give that up and we'll come run with the rest of the world?
Man, fuck no. Why would we want to integrate? We was good segregated.
Yep. Yeah.
But they'll never tell you all these Black Wall Street shit. Now we learn.
Correct, absolutely.
You get all that shit like that. You like
burnt
boom,
down,
boom, boom, boom.
everything.
You start learning about all these black prominent people and stuff like that. You be like, damn, woo woo. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, everybody's just fortunate, but it's like, I look at things like that. You know what I'm saying? And my phone died.
Yes.
But that's cool. But yeah, I look at things like that and I analyze things like that and it's like, the world, you know, we already know it ain't fair, so they can't like cry over them, but you gotta know where you at, where you in, what you playing the game, the rules, you know, so you know how to maneuver and make sure you don't be stepping on the motherfucking landmines. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be careful when you in silence too. Cause when you be in silence too now, your mind start playing tricks on you. Yeah. Next thing you know, you think you stink.
Yeah. It is true. You gotta find that balance. Right. You gotta find your lane. You gotta find, like you said, you gotta find that lane to where you're not stepping on landmines, but you're also not planting them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't step on them, but don't plant them either.
Right.
So, man, you know, I've kept you forever.
Oh, okay.
You know, no, I'm not. Did you say, oh, okay, like, oh, okay, that's fine. I guess we. No, I'm just saying. I know you've been working hard all day. I know you know.
Yeah.
So, but I appreciate you coming in. I thank you for sharing your story. Leave our listeners with something.
Man, well, first of all, y'all make sure y'all go tune in on Lawton TV. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Podcast, you know what I'm talking. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you tune into that community post and become a member. And make sure every video I drop, y'all hype that thing up. Also, y'all make sure, you know what I'm saying, hey, y'all tune in, you know what I'm saying, to the universe.
Yeah.
You know, do what you love. You know what I'm saying? But don't do what you love to make money. Or turn your ideas into money. And do what you love because you do what you love because you want to do it. And then the money for that will come. But make your ideas the money. You know what I'm saying? So that right there can feed you. You know what I'm saying? Or feed what you love. So I also say, man, always keep it real with yourself.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Always keep it real with yourself. And
amen to that.
It's just and just know shit, hey. Man, I gotta get out of here, man. I'm sure I'll get this motherfucker right here because it was your podcast, man. I enjoy coming up here, man, you know, like, and I just really appreciate you having me, you know what I'm saying? I just say everybody stay focused, man.
Amen. Like, everybody stay focused.
Trick you off your square. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, we had that talk earlier today. Don't let nobody trick you out your position.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to run game so you can peep it. You know what I'm talking about? You know
hello. Did y'all put that under your pillow? You got to run game so you can peep it. Well, I'm going to leave you with some affirmations. Y'all just take a deep breath. Sip that tea, of course, from Tomorrow Tea. And I want y'all to receive this affirmation with me. You don't need permission to create. Your vision is valid before it's profitable. If you build with intention, the audience will find you. And that's exactly what you just said. Yeah. Look at that. You don't even know. It summed up exactly.
It summed it up right there. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to Pillow Talk. Y'all make sure y'all follow, y'all like, y'all share. You know what I'm saying? Turn it up. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all cash app if she ever put a cash app link and donate something around this month.
Man, I'm fixing to do that. I'm fixing to put you. Man, you know what? Like I said, I'm fixing to learn from the greatest.
Y'all know, you know,
right now.
Teach you some shit. But first, I gotta get off your roof and jump off down to the floor and jump on a helicopter and fly up out of this bitch.
I know. You guys, everyone listen, support creators because we are the ones who are building from the ground up. Protect your peace and never fake the vibe. Until next time, sleep soft, set your standards high, and this is Let's Talk at Pillow Talk. See y'all, good night.